Hello, everyone! Cats are probably the most popular pets. All breeds differ in size, character, and color. Nevertheless, there are such interesting ones that it is very difficult to believe in their existence. Fantastic cats with 4 ears have been mentioned in various sources for over 70 years. One of them is the cat Yoda from Downers Grove, Illinois. He looks like an alien. He is so popular that his owners have an impressive collection of newspapers and magazines with publications about their pet. Yoda was born from a domestic cat who was catching rats in a pub in Chicago. When the female cat had her kittens, the pub staff didn't even notice that one of them was different from the others. They put the kittens in a box and hoped that maybe someone would take at least a few of them. Ted and Valerie lost their previous pet who lived with them for almost 20 years. They didn't even think of getting a new one, but a tiny cat with 4 ears immediately won their hearts and insisted on moving into their home, climbing up to sit next to Ted and fall asleep immediately. At first, Valerie was worried because Yoda had an extra pair of ears, but veterinarians assured her that the kitten was healthy. The predictions of the veterinarians came true. Yoda grew up a healthy and normal cat, and the extra ears do not bother him. Are polydactyl cats a mistake or a miracle of nature? Who knows? However, they are unusual animals for sure. American polydactyl cats got their peculiarity due to gene mutation. Cats of this breed can have up to 7 fingers on each paw. The number of fingers on their front and hind legs can be different. Representatives of the Pixie Bob breed also have extra fingers. And this cat's name is Venera, which means Venus, and she even has her own Instagram account. She became a celebrity thanks to her appearance. Venera has gotten recognition from users of Facebook, where her page received more than 30,000 likes in just a few weeks. Several videos with the two-faced cat appeared on YouTube, and they have already been watched more than 700,000 times. Corky the kitten was born with sprained hind legs. A man who was crossing a road in Fargo, North Dakota, found him and sent him to the local Cat's Cradle shelter. According to the rules, the animal had to be euthanized, but the shelter manager, Gail Vinsky, heard about the brave cat who had adapted to live on his 4 paws and decided to give Corky a second chance. He personally found a veterinarian, Dr. Dan Burchill, who not only agreed to work with Corky, he also developed an operation especially for him to cure his disease, which is called bilateral arthrogryposis. During the 5-hour operation, the doctor not only straightened Corky's legs, he also strengthened them with steel pins, but also shortened the Achilles tendon, which allowed straightening the cat's fingers. Despite the fact that the bandages from his legs have not yet been removed, Corky already uses his hind legs like a normal cat thanks to intensive therapy sessions, which include hydrotherapy, acupuncture, physiotherapy, and laser therapy. Many of us consider cats to be alien creatures, and one Canadian cat may confirm these suspicions. When you look at Matilda's photo, you can forget that she is a cat and assume that she is an alien, and you would not be the only one who thinks so. This alien cat with big eyes has more than 60,000 Instagram followers. Matilda was born in a cat shelter in a small town and was taken to a family at the age of 12 weeks old. Some time ago, she was the most ordinary cute kitten, but over time, her appearance changed and she turned into an unusual female cat. Short and fat legs, large bulging eyes, lacking teeth in the front, because of which the tip of her tongue will always stick out. This kitten was born with several genetic mutations, and now she will remain so for life. The cat's owner does not put his pet's photos on the internet, and there is little information about him. It is only known that he is a dark-haired middle-aged man and that he loves his unusual pet. Meet Caffrey. This is a 2-legged 13-year-old Persian cat of smoky color with yellow eyes. She lives with the Greaves family in Surrey, England. 10 years ago, at the age of 3 years old, Caffrey lost her left hind leg after being hit by a car. Her left forepaw was also badly damaged, but she survived thanks to several operations that cost her owner, Sue Greaves, about $5,500. At this time, Caffrey successfully moved on her 3 paws. However, 4 months ago, she had another problem with her legs. Caffrey was diagnosed with a malignant tumor on her previously damaged left forefoot. The veterinarian, after conferring with his colleagues, gave Sue Greaves a piece of advice to try chemotherapy instead of amputation, but Caffrey's owner insisted that her cat would not suffer at all, remaining with 2 legs, and insisted on amputation. Soon after that, Caffrey returned to her now 2 legs, jumping on them cheerfully like a champion. Within a few days, the cat managed to achieve an almost perfect balance and master a 2-legged lifestyle. Sue says that she could not put her cat at risk of chemotherapy at her old age and without any guarantee of success, so she decided to amputate. As she told it, the cat indeed did not show any concern remaining 2-legged. Sally the kitten. It is interesting that on the kitten's face, besides the native mustache, there is also another mustache. With them, she looks like a mature man. The cat's name is Sally Ann. This cat got lost in Northern California. Several volunteers of an animal shelter found her in the street. The cat's photo was posted on social networks to find Sally's home sooner. The photo got about 2,000 likes. Due to her unusual color, especially due to the mustache, Mike and Sue Salvador were the first to notice the kitten and immediately contacted the shelter. Now the fluffy cat with the mustache has a new happy life. This cat's name is Merlin. He has the loudest purr. The sound reaches 67.8 decibels, which is almost equal in strength to the noise of a washing machine. Just imagine! This record was registered in the Guinness Book of World Records on April 2, 2015. Probably this cat will be able to surpass many sound systems. Cow Manny is an amazing cat breed. Its representatives have a completely white coat and multicolored eyes. One cow manny's eye may be blue and the other may be yellow. One of these colors is also possible for both eyes, but of course, eyes of different colors look unusual and amazing. This is an incredibly evil-looking vampire cat. His bloodthirsty look and sharp fangs terrify everyone who sees this cat for the first time. They do not realize that the animal's terrifying appearance hides the sweetest and kindest soul of this tender cat. This cute and slightly strange cat is called Loki. He has unusual eyes, and his teeth stick out like fangs, which adds a threatening, bloodthirsty look to his gaze. But in fact, you can't find a cat who is kinder than this one. The longest whiskers on a cat belongs to Maine Coon Missy from Finland. Their length is 7.5 inches. For comparison, the average size of cats' whiskers are from 2 to 2.8 inches. The record was set on December 22, 2005. It is known that thanks to these whiskers, cats have good spatial awareness, receiving information about obstacles on their path. Does this mean that Missy has an incredible flair? Unfortunately, no. A cat with wings lives in a Chinese city. As his owner tells, her pet just one fine day had 2 swellings on his back. For a month, they grew into small wings of 4 inches, and these wings consist of bones. But anyway, they make the animal look like an angel. This cat's name is Himmy. His owner is Thomas Wise from Cairns, Australia. He was the heaviest cat in history. He weighed 46 pounds. The average weight of the largest Maine Coons is no more than 22 pounds. Himmy died at the age of 10 years old from respiratory failure. And this cat has no front legs since birth, but this does not prevent her from being a playful and cheerful cat. Her owner took her from a shelter at the end of 2014. As he told, she quickly adapted and she was able to run around the house on her hind legs. And when she wants to go faster, she begins to jump on her hind legs like a kangaroo or a rabbit. She loves to eat, sleep, and stretch out her hind legs. She likes to play with toys, watch birds from the window, and fish in the aquarium. And despite her disability, she leads a happy life. Monty the cat was born without a nasal bone due to a chromosomal mutation. He lived in a shelter. His charming face and kind character won over a family from Copenhagen. So, at 3 years old, Monty found a loving family. Of course, the cat has breathing problems. He often sneezes. But even in the shelter, Monty was very calm and he never fought with the other cats. Turkish van cat. These semi-long-haired cats seem ordinary, but still they manage to distinguish themselves and get into the top of the most unusual cats. Turkish vans are one of the few representatives of the domestic cats who love swimming and know how to do it. Unusual, right? Meet this 4-year-old Maine Coon whose name is Samson. He is from Brooklyn. He is so large that he seems to be a dog. He is 48 inches long and weighs about 28 pounds. He is the largest domestic cat in New York. The current Guinness Book record holder passed away in 2013 with the length of 48.5 inches. Therefore, Samson has all the chances to become a new champion. He is the largest cat in the city, but if someone wants to challenge his title, I am happy to compete, the cat's owner Jonathan Zerbel, a music producer, says. Cats of the Maine Coon breed are the largest among cats, but even among them, male cats weigh on the average 15 to 24 pounds. The cat's owner says that Samson brings things very well, follows him from room to room, and often lies next to him, just like a dog. However, the amazing cat does not like to walk on a leash. Instead, Zerbel drives him along the streets of Williamsburg in a pet stroller. Jonathan's brother had given him Samson when he was only a kitten. He bought the animal from a breeder in the south of New Jersey, but he could not keep the cat because of his busy working schedule. Samson attracts crowds of photographers. People usually say, "Oh my God, is that a cat or something?" That is not a cat, that is a lion or even a lynx. Taking care of such a big cat is not easy. He can eat up to 6 cans of cat food a day and a few packages of dry food a week. In addition, almost 4.5 pounds of cat litter have to be thrown out every week. And visits to the groomer are not cheap at all, $120 every few months. And all this for the fluffy giant to shine with beauty. Samson is also a real Instagram star. Well, that is all, friends. Click like if this video is entertaining, and do not forget to share it with your friends. It will also be interesting for them to find out about these amazing cats. Write in the comments, and if you have not already subscribed to our channel yet, then subscribe and watch other cool videos on our channel. We would really appreciate it.